Am I like the most Sua-Ku person, like the most Sua-Ku person to work?
Everyone starts out
Oh,
somewhere.
that's a very kind way of telling me yes I am, okay. Okay, so welcome back to the channel, and today once again we have Leon with us. Leon, thank you. Thank you for appearing again in our videos. And we are here in somewhere that I find a little bit foreign. Will you share with us where are we right now?
Yeah, okay. So I'm Leon from Riceball Photography. So we are actually situated in Peninsula Shopping Centre. Our business is more into photography and videography. Yeah, so we have a pre-loved second-hand shop that specializes in second-hand, good condition cameras, all right, from film cameras to digital cameras. And we also have a pro video store. So all the items that you see down here, more for production, lighting and stuff like that. Yeah. So today you are here for some photography, I heard.
Yeah, some introduction to okay. Just to give some context, because my job in a team a little bit. My work, my value addedness a bit limited. I just talk only. So today I've been summoned here, right, to know more about photography so that I can have more value addedness to the team as well.
That's good.
Okay, so of course today we are going to learn a bit more about photog, and you are going to bring us through right here. But before that, because you're a familiar face in the channel, would you share with us? You are such a multi-talented person. How did you get into photography?
Yeah, actually, I started photography in secondary school. Yeah, so in a photography club kind of thing. Yeah, then after that, I progressed. I did a diploma in photography. In Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts.
Okay.
Then after that, I joined the commercial industry. Then now I'm here.
So how long have you been? How long have you been in
photography since I was 13.
13.
So that's like, oh, then you know my age.
We just guess how old is Leon. Yeah. Then we don't review. Okay, yeah. So earlier on, we were just talking about it, right? That I'm a complete noob here.
Yep.
So you selected 3 cameras here.
Yes.
They look very foreign to me.
Yeah.
And they look like, my feel right now at this place, right? We are here in Riceball, right? And I was just sharing with you, I feel like I'm in like a LV shop lah, like that sort of place where I find it a little bit intimidating because everything here all very foreign to me. Yeah, can you share with me a little bit how to ease me into this situation?
So this is our job actually, to make your decision easier. All right. So our staff, we are all very familiar with photography and videography. So there are always a few set of questions that when you come in, we try to understand your needs before we introduce you a camera. Yeah, so it's not just latest model or something like that. Maybe you will want to buy an older model for a certain reason. Yeah, so generally, the first question, if you are going into photography, not videography, photography itself, usually we will ask this question whether are you into photography itself. That means learning about photography, or you just want to be good at photo taking.
Wait again?
Okay, photo taking.
Yeah.
Photo taking is just using any camera to take a picture.
Okay.
You also can do that with your phone.
Right.
But of course, there are certain skills you need to have to take a good picture, even with your phone.
Okay.
Right? Getting the angle right, the composition and exposure on the phone. The phone has a lot of interesting features now. But of course, when you want to learn about photography, then it's a different level. Yeah, there's a bit more technical aspect to it. More techniques also means more creativity. Right? You can play with like flash, you can play with slow shutter speed, and how they take the images of fireworks using slow shutter speed and things like that. Yeah, so a lot of guys now, of course, it's National Day coming up, so they are all here coming to get some tripods, for maybe 5 to 10 second exposures. So things like that. That is the photography side. You need to learn your aperture, shutter speed, ISO, your general exposure of the image. Yeah.
Okay, so all the few terms that you just mentioned, aperture, shutter speed, we've got ISO. A couple of years back, I have signed up for a one day workshop to find out more about this, right? So they're talking about all of these terms. I think I walked out of it halfway through because it was way too much for me to handle. Okay, so why these 3 cameras selected for me?
So generally, if you want to go into photography itself, there are a lot of people also going into film photography, so going backwards. So this is a very popular film camera for the moment. If you want to try out film photography, it's one of the popular models. This is a digital camera. These are all used cameras.
Okay.
So this digital camera, probably about 5 to 6 years old. Something smaller, easier to bring on holidays, you know. And you also have manual functions inside. That's where the M is for, manual functions. But you can use it on the automatic. So as a point and shoot, you know, without doing too much settings.
Okay.
And this guy here, you have more choices of photography, also videography. There's a 4K video here. You have the flexibility of changing lenses also.
Okay.
So more versatility in this guy.
Okay, okay. So this would be a very good introductory one.
Yes, for digital.
For digital, okay.
Yes.
So simply memory card and stuff like that.
Correct.
So good for holidays and good for people like me, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, just to take photos,
Correct,
mainly for photos.
Yep.
This one will be a bit more in depth.
Yes.
Okay, so we can also, I mean, there are more capabilities in terms of the videography side as well.
Correct.
Okay, okay. They can change the lenses as well.
Yes.
So this one will be, if I learn to handle these two,
Yes.
then I can consider going to this because
Not really. You can start with this also.
Okay.
Actually, the learning process is about the same. Just that this one is slower because you need to process the film probably a few days later before you see the photos.
okay.
Yeah.
So for your personal preference, which one do you prefer, like a digital cam or a film camera?
I would say it depends if you're more fast paced, the digital camera will be good. More functions in it, like the video. But if you want to go back in time, you want to get more interesting photographs with nice character, because the film gives you a certain character.
Okay.
Then you can try out the Nikon.
Okay. Okay, so which one would you like to get me started on?
I think if you are trying it for the first time, the easier camera will be actually this compact camera.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's an older model. So right now it's
This is the, sorry,
it's a
RX100.
Yeah, now it's a Mark 6 or 7 already. It's a Mark 3.
Okay.
But at that time, still a very good camera already. You know, and the price is a lot lower now for you to start. And then after maybe a few months, if you find that you know what you want, you can always upgrade to something else. Yeah.
So speaking of which, this kind of upgrading thing is a very ongoing thing for photographers.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I mean, it may be upgrading to the latest model, brand new, but it also might be changing or upgrading from a compact to a mirrorless system, interchangeable lens system.
Okay.
Yeah, so it really depends on your needs in the end and how
Okay.
much you want to explore. Yeah.
Okay. So let's just start with this one first. Okay. So that's why I feel very stressed right now, because you know it is how this is a pre-loved piece.
Yeah,
right? These are
about
all pre-loved.
20,000. No, it's only
Okay, I'm done here.
it's about $400-500.
$400. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
It has all the modes that this camera has also.
Okay.
It's the manual mode, shutter priority, aperture priority, and the program mode. So if you are feeling lazy today, you can always put it on P, which is fully auto. And then if you are feeling like doing something more creative,
Oh wait, P is auto, not A.
A is aperture
Oh,
priority.
A is aperture priority. Okay.
Yes,
Obviously,
correct.
I've been messing with them. And this one doesn't have the, what's it called? Was it viewfinder?
Viewfinder.
Is it called viewfinder, the one where I aim through and take photo kind of thing? Oh, is there as well? Okay.
Yeah, so there is
wow,
a
okay.
viewfinder. You can pull it out.
Okay.
There you go.
But how does it differ though? Like, I mean, now that things are all digital and all automatic, right?
Yeah.
Like, how would it be different if I'm looking through the
viewfinder.
viewfinder versus the screen?
Yeah. So generally, the purpose of the viewfinder is to eliminate glare or flare when you're outdoors.
Okay.
So when you're outdoors, even looking at your phone, you're taking a picture,
Yep.
you can't really see the screen very well. Yeah, because it's too bright. Yeah. So generally, you have to use the EVF, which is the viewfinder. And by doing this, you can actually see a lot better.
Okay. Ken, so if I want to take photos of my girlfriend, my boyfriend, or when we go out traveling, honeymoon, kind of stuff, this one good lah.
Good enough.
Okay, this one good enough. Okay, Ken. Okay. Let's see whether we get a chance to go and try out later outside.
Yeah.
Am I like the most Sua-Ku person, like the most Sua-Ku person to walk?
Everyone starts out
Oh,
somewhere.
that's a very kind way of telling me yes I am. Okay. Okay, now that we're done with this, okay, next one.
Okay, so for this series, the A7 series, Of course, this is an older model. There are many other newer models better than this.
Yep.
But in general, the good thing about these is the interchangeable lenses.
Okay.
So you can, not broken,
Yeah.
can change, you know.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. I'm not that Sua-Ku. This one, at least this one, I know. Okay.
Yeah, so the sensor is just there.
Yep.
So what's the big difference between this guy and this guy is the sensor.
Yep.
The size of the sensor is a lot larger. So generally the resolution and the clarity of the image is a lot better.
So I would be able to take, of course, like photos if I want to be able to print it out and blow it up
blow it
into
up
a much
bigger.
bigger. So will require something like
Alright. Or if the image is this size, you want to crop. After cropping, it's still good enough. Yeah, because the sensor is bigger.
Okay.
Yes.
But the function wise is pretty
Function-wise,
similar.
it's pretty similar to this guy. But of course, sensor is better. Lens is bigger, which means the quality optics is also better. And you have the choice of like many different lenses. Yeah, not only from Sony, but from third-party brands like Sigma, Tamron.
Okay.
They all fit on this guy.
Now, one Noob question. Are there left-handed cameras?
No.
Or are they?
Yeah,
don't
they're
have.
all right-handed.
Oh, right.
Yes,
So
yeah.
it doesn't. Is there a reason why?
I have no idea. More right-handed people around, but
Okay.
interesting fact, in the 1950s, Leica actually made a left-handed shutter button. So there was actually an attachment in the Leica system.
Yep.
From here, it actually attached to this side.
Okay.
And you can actually press
Also, it's
here.
a separate attachment attached to it. Okay.
Correct, for left-handed people. But
Okay.
I think no one really bought it lah. So
Okay,
they didn't continue.
I should think it's trained. It's kind of a muscle memory thing
yes,
for.
yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Interesting.
Same.
But
same
if it's gonna be video, I probably wouldn't. Does anyone uses like the viewfinder for the video mode?
Hardly. Usually they
Not
use
really,
the screen.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yeah.
Can. But again, it's the same thing. So I just have to press and hold, not pressing
There's
the
a
shutter
record-
fully.
There's a record button here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
you forgot.
Can.
You haven't buy the memory card yet.
Yeah, we tend to forget memory card. We- Okay.
No touch screen.
Honestly,
Yeah. You think iPhone
I tried to go and press over here. Okay, let's go back there. Okay, so this was what happened. There was no memory card inserted. I tried to press here, and there's no touch screen. Okay, so what here?
Okay.
This one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. This is such a noob moment. Okay. So if let's say if today I go out dating, right, and I want to create a little bit of the Korean drama kind of feel, I can play around a little bit with the bokeh.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, and you might want to get an old lens.
An old lens.
Yeah, old lens, then the image will be softer. Then your girlfriend don't complain, can see the flaws in the face.
Okay. If I want to take for my boyfriend, how?
Also same lah.
So I get two lenses, one for my girlfriend, one for my boyfriend. Okay. Now I know. Okay, very nice.
Just concentrate on the program mode first. Get to know the camera better.
Okay.
And focus more of your time on composing, getting the right moment. If you do street photography,
Okay.
composing using the rule of thirds, just simple ways of composing. Looking at light. So how does the sunlight or artificial light fall on an object or on the shadows and things like that. Look out for different things. Yeah, rather than spending too much time on the technical side of the camera. Yeah.
Okay. I understand. Okay. So focus more on the composition wise.
Yes.
Alright. So how we can essentially this is like trying to create a painting with
Correct,
the camera.
yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't mean that you have the best camera and you know how to use the camera well. That means you have good photos. Yeah, you need to compose well and look at the lighting well and understand that time, and capture that moment.
Now this one though.
Yes, yeah. So this is a film camera.
Yep.
Generally, all the settings here that what most people need
Yep.
are similar.
Okay.
So you have your shutter speeds here, which you have the shutter speeds there, manual settings. You have your aperture, which
Wait,
is on
hold
the
on,
lens.
hold on for a moment. This you are saying the shutter speed.
Okay, so down here, the shutter speed is on the dial, but in this camera, the shutter speed is actually internally in the screen, so you just have to turn the scroll.
Okay.
Yeah, but they have the same settings in
Yeah.
each camera, similar, almost the same. Yeah, and the lens, iris, the aperture
Yep.
is over here. So
What? This one really takes quite a bit of understanding of the workings of camera before I could.
yes,
Yep,
yes,
yep.
yeah.
Okay.
And also you have your manual focusing. Yeah. So
Oh, this one don't have.
this
This
one
one, this is not.
autofocus.
Okay.
Yeah. You can manual focus it.
Okay.
But it doesn't make sense. You just
Oh, that's
autofocus
true.
since
Okay.
you can. Yeah, and of course, a lot of the teenagers nowadays, I mean, they were not born into this era. So we have quite a few teenagers coming in. Sorry, how to use this camera? And then after that, they load the film and they open the bag.
Okay. Wait. What?
After they load the film, they shoot halfway.
Okay.
They open the bag.
So that means everything is
Yeah.
damaged.
Hey, uncle, this one, how ah?
Ah. Wait, they call you uncle.
Yeah, they call me
They got the
uncle.
audacity to call you. Okay.
Then you know my age now. Right. So the first thing is you cannot expose the film.
Okay.
Right. So it's very different.
By
from
doing that, that means
digital.
the whole roll
The
of
whole
film
roll
is
is gone.
Gone. Okay.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So you load the film in,
Okay.
close it up, don't open it for 36 shots, and fire off.
Wait. What? Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
Wait. Okay. You go and do that again.
You have to advance the film and click. And then this is a slow shutter. 1 second. You hear that? 1,000.
Wow.
It's half second.
We need to do a bit of an ASMR with the sound of the camera.
Okay, so I think out of all these cameras, because you are a very serious YouTuber now,
I'm
right?
trying to be a YouTuber for the long term. That's
Yeah.
what I am. Yeah.
So I think better investment will be actually this camera
Okay.
or something similar to this. And also, I know you like to do some street photography. So this camera, I think, can give you all of that. Photo and also video, 4K video for your YouTubing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for the start, I will recommend this lens, a 28mm.
Okay.
It's not too expensive and it will be good for your street photography for the
Okay.
start to learn about the entire photography settings and things like that first.
Okay.
This 28mm will also be a good angle, you know, for capturing environments and people when you're going outdoors. Yeah, so I think this is a very good set to start with.
Okay. So another thing that I really need to find out is what will be the price point for
Yes,
this.
yeah. So I think a camera like this, in this condition, and for a lens like that, you're looking somewhere below $2,000.
Okay, so as in the body together with the lens.
Correct, yes.
Below 2,000.
Below 2,000.
Anyone buys them separately?
Definitely. Yeah, so because these are all pre-loved, yeah, so sometimes you don't get the luxury of buying both at the same time. You might the camera might just come in,
Yep.
and then you probably have to wait a few more days before a lens come in. Yeah, or maybe you already own the camera, and the lens can be bought separately.
Okay.
You 28mm, then next week you want a 50mm, you can just buy the 50mm separately. Mount on.
I find like getting pre-loved stuff is there's a bit of a it feels a bit romantic. Like it's not like even if you have the money you will get what you want. But having like pre-love is you need to wait for it to come. Then when the
Yes,
time
correct.
is right, then you manage to assemble them.
Correct.
Very nice. Okay, so this piece good for videos, right? With the 4K how do you call it? 4K setting for videos, all right? And also for photo-wise, it has the capabilities of this as well. A lot of information. Again, we haven't even started on the aperture, the ISO, and all these
correct.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah, so I think go out, start shooting, try different components of this camera, like the flip screen. Right? You can get a lower angle, and you don't have to crouch down.
Okay.
Right? You can get the angle from here, or you can get a higher angle from this way. Right? So you can try out different angles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So we're gonna get this. I can take and go already lah. Okay. Thanks.
bye-bye.
That's all. Okay. So the next episode, I will try to take some photos with this. Right. So take some videos as well, and then I'll come back to my shifu to judge.
Fail.
What I've taken.
Fail.
Don't. Okay, maybe you can share with us. Okay, what is it that you guys would want me to go and try to shoot? Just put in the comment, and then I shall try.
Go and shoot.
Go. Okay, anyway, before we go off, okay, this has of course taken a lot of effort for us to produce and also taken a lot of time from Leon as well. Alright, so if you enjoyed this episode, please drop a like and then just comment. Just share with us what was it that you liked about it, and of course to subscribe and then help us share as well. Alright, if not, that's all, and we'll see you next time. It's not even turned on.
No SD card lah.